Summer is here, and while our plans may be on hold or changed, we can always find an adventure right inside of a book.
Carole Barrowman is sharing a list of sizzling summer reads today, and she has expanded her COVID circle to include her grandkids. Hey,
Hi,
Carole.
guys.
Hey, good morning. Good morning.
Who do you have with you there?
This is Adeline. Can you wave, Adeline?
Hi.
And this is Finn again. Finn.
Hi.
And they built
Finn.
the set behind me. I'm sitting in front of Barbie's summer house.
Barbie Dream House.
Yeah, Carole, get it right. Barbie's dream house. Silly girl. All right, well, I know that they're joining you for a very special reason, and it's because they're going to help you review your first book, which is If the Dentist Was an Animal by Rachel Grider.
Yes, and this is a local author, and when we read it, if your dentist was an animal, Finn, what would it be? What would he be?
A tiger.
A tiger?
So big teeth.
Right? Adeline, what about yours?
Unicorn.
A unicorn.
Oh, cute.
That sounds like a very special dentist.
Unicorn.
So the cool thing about this book is that of course, it imagines a dentist as an animal, and then it tells you all the wonderful things that dentists do to keep how many sugar bugs from your mouth? Oh, a lot, right?
Yeah.
A lot of sugar. And then there's games at the back, and Adeline drew a picture of herself on here. Here we go.
Cute.
And,
I love it.
Yeah, so this is a local author, and I think at this time it's nice to plug some of our other local authors, and this is a children's book, and I think your kids will love it.
Adeline and Finn, do you give it a thumbs up?
Gum, 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 gum.
Perfect.
Oh, yeah. I
All
think
right.
they're both ready for TV, Carole. I'm pretty
I think
convinced. Okay,
so.
let's talk about Katherine House by Elizabeth Thomas.
Well, this book I just loved. It's a debut, so of course it's so accomplished, and I'm thinking the author, how could she do such a great book the first time around? But it's one of those books that if you liked Hitchcock and you liked like Rebecca, remember the film Rebecca? And if you liked some of those sort of creepy gothic novels, it's wonderful. You will definitely escape with this one. It's set in a college, funnily enough, out east. And the main character comes to this college, and she's essentially making a little bit of a deal with the devil, but she doesn't know that.
Oh, okay. All right, the next one is Death on Tucker Nuck.
Yes, try saying that 10 times fast, Tiff.
That's hard. Something's going to come out that shouldn't.
Yes, that's right. So anyway, Francine Mathews wrote this book, and she has written what I would consider a fairly traditional Agatha Christie novel. And so if you're looking for something soft and cozy and warm and a good mystery, but you want to escape, it's set out on Nantucket Island out east, and it's set in the summer, and there's beaches and waves and murder.
Ooh, there we go. Okay, that's a sizzling read for sure. How about The Mountains Wild by Sarah Stewart Taylor?
This book really sort of crept up on me. It's one of those books where it shifts in time. So you follow a story of something that happened 21 years ago, and the main character's cousin went missing, and then it's the story today when the main character goes back to try to find her cousin again, and it's set in Ireland, a part in Ireland and part in the United States, and you learn a little bit about Irish history, but you learn a lot about the relationship between these two young women, and the loyalties that sometimes we feel for friendship, that we shouldn't always follow through with that loyalty.
Interesting. That's it. That would be a good book club. It sounds like a good topic to talk about.
Good idea, Tiffany. I think if your summer book club is still meeting, that one would be perfect.
All right. The last one is The Cabinets of Barnaby Mayne.
Well, I always like to pick a historical novel for the summer because I think if you really want to escape, you might as well go back in time. This is set in the 19th century, and the main character is a scientist. And instead of gathering suitors and looking for boyfriends and looking for love, she's looking for very rare species of plants. And I learned a ton about botany because it's really the beginning of this as a science, but it's entertaining and a little bit romantic. romantic. What do you think about romance, Finn? Yeah? Are you all for some? What about you, Adeline? You like romance? And so that was my romantic historical pick for your escape this summer.
Good.
That's fantastic.
stuff.
You know, a lot of book clubs, like you mentioned, maybe aren't meeting, but a lot of them are doing them via Zoom. That's how I'm meeting with my book club. And I think it's kind of fun. It makes it convenient and easy for people to still keep up with reading and chat a little bit.
Yeah, I agree. And I was listening to your chat before about teenagers not reading. You know what my advice is? Let it be. The more you harass them about wanting to get them to read, the more it's going to feel like a chore. My son spent a good deal of his high school not wanting to read much, and he reads really a lot now. So I just think we just sometimes need to chill a little bit about some of that and not worry. They'll be fine.
My 15-year-old daughter, Maddie, is down here, and she just went, See, Carole just said, let it be.
Wait, stop nagging, Mom. Adeline, how many Barbies do you have, and how old are you?
4 and a half. And I have, hey, let me go count. 1,
She's going to count them because there's so many.
Okay, and Finn, who's your favorite Milwaukee Buck player?
Who's your favorite?
Look at your shirt.
16, 19, 19, 11, 12, 41.
Say it out loud.
40.
Giannis. He's got 40.
I love it.
40 Barbies?
Oh, 40 Barbies.
Yeah, Tiff, I was telling her that you used to walk on the runway and you were Miss Minnesota, and that's what Adeline wants to do.
No, I actually have 100
Tiff will
Barbies.
coach you.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
I love it.
Thanks for joining us, all three of you. We really appreciate it. Will you give us a big kiss goodbye? Mwah.
Well, go kisses, guys. Mwah. Bye, guys. Miss you.
We miss you. Hope to see you soon.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, here, by the way, here's where you can follow Carole. You can go to her website, blogs and more. It's carolebarrowman.com.